I'll say, Chuck,
Beautiful.
that wasn't the thumbnail you were looking for. The
Or maybe it was. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe it was.
All right. So we have a full agenda of news this time around.
Yes, we do.
Eventually, we'll have to get to the book, I'm afraid, but that's.
I'm afraid too.
It's inevitable.
I've read an entire other book and started a third one since that.
I've read an entire book and then the entire podcast about it.
I was hoping the other two books would wash this one out of my brain.
Yeah.
No, don't remember anything about it.
Well, we've had kind of a mixed bag with some of the reviews.
We have.
Some better than others. I'm curious, are there any real great ones?
There are some good ones out there, and I was going to say that I think
pretty good.
The next time around, maybe we'll do one of the Diane Duane books or something like Spock's World, something like that.
There's I know that even the Star Wars universe has a ton of these extra novels and stuff and offshoot stories, and there's some good ones. There's really good ones. But yeah, I was like, there's got to be some that are more, cream of the crop.
Well, I mean,
I'm spending not this weekend, but next weekend with a whole bunch of Star Trek nerds in Pine Top, Arizona. I will ask. I'm sure I can get a boatload of.
Well, let me. Of course, some of them may have seen this, but why don't you, before you ask them for recommendations, say, "Hey, have you read Q Continuum? What do you think of that?"
Yeah.
Just get a control.
Yeah.
See how many people go,
"Hey, Jared." Yeah.
Hey, Jared.
If they toss their cookies, we'll know.
Yes, exactly.
If they go, I love it.
Sure thing, friend.
Okay. Alrighty. So I think we are just about set to go. And I had a late breaking news thing that came in here that I had to add at the last second. But
did somebody die?
No. It was the
Did one of us die?
I didn't want to. No spoilers. No spoilers.
there was a death, by the way. Who played?
Yes, that's in the. It's down in the.
Oh, we got it.
Listings. Okay. It's not in the show notes.
Okay.
But it is. I mean, it's not in the stories we'll cover, but it is in the. I have the section at the very end is called I think passings. So she is listed in there.
We have a whole section in our 102 articles for people who have passed away. That's
obituaries.
Not a good sign.
Go through our stories to get to the obituaries.
Yes,
we have an obituary section of our podcast.
It's after the comics section. So
yeah,
which is just like a real newspaper.
The comics are fun until you get to the end.
All righty, let us get ready to commence to begin.
All right, ready?
I was born ready.
Let's make sure the audio's working. All right, let's make sure the music's working. Got it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
This is The Topic is Trek, episode 204.
Wait. Do that again. I think I was a little slow on the button.
Hey, make sure you're recording everybody's track this time.
Okay. Craig was talking, which means I'm getting that computer on the recorder.
Okay.
And Clinton's talking.
I'm saying things.
Okay. We're all good. We're all good.
Words.
I'm waiting for my count-in again.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
This is The Topic is Trek, episode 204 for Friday, July 17th, 2026. Coming up in this episode, it's San Diego Comic-Con time again. Why couldn't I say that? I don't know. That's another mystery. The Strange New Worlds hype is in full swing. The Q War has begun. All that and more right now on The Topic is Trek. The new Q Revue. Welcome to The Topic is Trek, the podcast that runs on impulse power. Join us for a journey where no show has gone before. If it has to do with Star Trek, there's a good chance we'll talk about it sooner or later, because on this show, the topic is Trek. Engage already. Well, hello, and welcome everyone to another thrill-packed edition of The Topic is Trek. I'm Clinton, one of your co-hosts for the show. And in order to be a co-host, I have to have other hosts with me. And this week, our first person who's beaming in is back from a long-away mission. It's Mr. Craig Stepp.
I never joke about my work, 007.
That's a hip new catchphrase, but who's 007 in our universe? That's good.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the wrong Q.
Gary 7.
Gary 007.
Gary 007, yes.
Hey,
And
by the way,
yes.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Continue. Let's
I'm
introduce.
just going to introduce Chuck, so you go ahead
Yeah,
and you go ahead and talk. Go ahead and
No.
talk, Craig. He's just in the buffer, so it's
Well,
it's
look.
fine.
Look. No, go ahead and introduce him. I'll say something.
Okay, I'll get him out of the buffer. And also beaming in to join us is Mr. Chuck Tomasi.
I picture one of those little spinning wheels buffering.
Oh, look, he's 70% degraded.
we're getting crap from the peanut gallery. Speaking of Gary, well-oiled machine because we had to restart.
Well, you know. All right,
Hey,
you were going to say.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say something. So I was just going to say, throw this out there, since today, when we're recording this, it's my parents' 60th wedding anniversary. So I just wanted to wish them a happy wedding anniversary. There's
a Star Trek year.
There is old Star Trek. So there you go.
Well,
and whoever made that cover art for the show, that was frightening.
Thank you.
That was nightmare fuel.
Oh, yeah.
You like that, huh?
I used to watch that show. Actually, we were joking about it in our group chat with Gary and what's his name? Oh yeah, Joe. And so when
mind is a terrible.
That'll leave a mark.
Hey, I'm jet lagged. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, we were just joking about the new zoo review, and so it popped in my head.
I can't imagine what's nightmare fuel about that image. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right.
Imagine if Q showed up in that world appeared on the holodeck. Here you go, Jean-Luc. Work with that.
I'll give you some nightmare fuel for that one. That new zoo review. There's a behind the scenes thing where
they're beep 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 beep.
Yeah, where they're cussing at each other. And it is hilarious.
It gets hot in those costumes, you know? What can I say?
That's right.
All right. And we have some late breaking news as of yesterday, anyway. The episode titles for the 4th season of Strange New Worlds have just been announced.
Yes.
Ooh.
They waited until before we
I know. What is up with that? Who would like to read this list of 10 episode titles?
I'll do my best.
Okie dokie.
Episode 1 is Valles Marineris. I'll have that with a side of spaghetti.
No, it's
pasta with a vodka sauce.
It's Mars.
Number 2 on the menu is the Griffin incident. Then we have Human Best Friend is number 3. Number 4 is
dogs.
A Case of Chiaroscuro. Chiaroscuro? It's something like that. It's an artistic thing. It's when you do the shading on the pictures, chiaroscuro shading.
Mm.
Don't you watch Strong Bad? Come on. That's where I learned that word. I hope.
We just are hitting all the classics tonight, aren't we?
Right.
Number 5, level 5 transporter accident. Guess what happens in that?
I'm smelling Muppets, which is a habit to have. But anyway.
Number 6, off hour. Number 7, like chronotons through the hourglass.
Oh,
these are the days of our lives.
Wonder what's going on with that one.
Number 8, orders of magnitude. Number 9, once on a time. And here's a reused title.
Yes.
Number 10, Tomorrow's Enterprise.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Hey, it also makes you wonder which one is the puppet episode.
Well, like I said, I've got a feeling it's level 5 transporter accident.
Yeah, I think so.
What are the different levels? Have we figured this out? Have we heard about this yet?
No, but I think we'll find out.
Is it like the 3rd degree burns and the 1st degree burns?
Well,
or
what level would be, the Star Trek the Motion Picture transporter accident? I would assume that would be like the top.
Zero.
Is that 0 or is that like 50?
Yeah. Yeah.
So those of you watching the video feed, they released almost like little cards, like playing cards, collectible cards that featured the cast members, one cast member per title for these episodes. So that was interesting as well.
I'm curious to see what new characters or new reintroduced characters we're going to see.
Well, we will be talking about a bit of that, and we will say that there's a spoiler alert on that part. So if you're listening, don't panic. We have you covered there. All right.
The new reintroduced character is beep.
Well, we'll do the best. We'll do the best we can. The best we can. All right. It's time to start Subspace Chatter. But of course, before I can actually do Subspace Chatter, I have to ask Charlie if it's okay. And we could get Charlie X or Mirror Charlie, who's actually nice. So let's find out. Charlie, is it okay to go ahead with Subspace Chatter?
I need a dice or a coin or something to make this more fun.
I got some back there.
You don't need all that subspace chatter.
Good old cheerful Charlie.
Boo.
That Charlie have Wi-Fi on his flight.
You just brought him in this. You just brought him in our existence here. Don't boo him.
Oh, sorry.
And on the trip from one dimension to the other, he didn't have Wi-Fi on the flight.
Right.
All right. Well, now that Charlie said we can't do it, let's go ahead with Subspace Chatter. We're going to start off with San Diego Comic-Con is almost here. And will Star Trek be represented? Yes, it will. For starters, fans will notice that their actual San Diego Comic-Con badges feature a Strange New Worlds artwork depicting the Enterprise flying over the convention center. But that's just the beginning. Ooh.
Foreshadowing.
There will also be the traditional Star Trek Universe panel in Hall H. The 90-minute programming event will begin at 12:30 p.m. Pacific time, so expect any trailers or clips to hit the interwebs via Paramount Plus socials around that time. The first section of the panel will be about the upcoming 4th season of Strange New Worlds. Cast members Anson Mount, Rebecca Romaine, Ethan Peck, Christiana Chong, Celia Rose Gooding, Melissa Navia, and Paul Wesley will take the stage alongside executive producers Akiva Goldsman, Henry Alonzo Meyer, and Alex Kurtzman to discuss the new season.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The second half shifts to celebrate the franchise's 60th anniversary with a panel moderated by Rod Roddenberry. The iconic lineup of guests includes George Takei, Michael Dorn, Robert Picardo, Connor Trenier, Sirach Lofton, Doug Jones, Michelle Hurd, Jerry O'Connell, Christina Chong. Yeah. And well, this is the name I've always messed up too. Kareem Dayan, I think is how it's pronounced, but I could be wrong about that.
I'll work on
Rod will also host 3 other Star Trek related panels that will trace Trek's influence, legacy, and enduring place in pop culture. But wait! There's more.
You sound a whole lot like the panels we had at Phoenix Fan Fusion. We had like 6 of them, although we included Pictionary in one of ours, and we didn't have any celebrities.
Well, but aside from that, identical.
Just like it.
Sounds just like our live show. There's no celebrities.
But we do it anyway.
Yeah. So outside the convention center, fans will have the opportunity to take a part in a special fan screening of Strange New Worlds Season 4, Episodes 1 and 2, off-site at the Balboa Theater. The screening will include surprise giveaways while supplies last. They're dilithium crystals, so
they're live corn larvae.
Well, the burn and everything,
Yeah. What's this squiggling? Yeah.
Just put it in your ear and be quiet.
Yeah. In addition, the Paramount
earbud shaped like a SETI eel. I want to 3D print that right now.
Go ahead. In addition, the Paramount Plus Lodge is returning to the Happy Days bar.
No.
Close though.
Yeah. Happy Does Bar in the Gaslamp Quarter. The lodge will feature a custom design recreation of the port galley, excuse me, shipboard bar from Strange New Worlds. The centerpiece of this location will be the first public exhibition of the recovered and restored 33-inch original Starship filming model of the USS Enterprise. That thing's getting some mileage on it. See it everywhere. Built in 1965 and on loan from the Roddenberry estate, who recently reacquired the model, this historic artifact will be a major draw for the television historians and enthusiasts and Indiana Jones. No.
Yes. He'll go like this in front of it.
Yeah, he's got a bag of sand.
Yep.
Additionally, fans will prefer to stay inside the convention. Who prefer to stay inside the convention center can check the Paramount Plus booth, which will offer arcade-style games, including the Strange New Worlds Bridge Command memory game.
It's
They're
just
flipping cards over. You know, they're just flipping.
Right.
I got 2 apples.
I got a rock.
I got a corn.
Chuck, you're up.
And what would fandom be without merchandise? Representatives from the Paramount licensing team, Lego, and Magic the Gathering will host a Star Trek The Collector Frontier panel. This session will delve into the creative process behind products inspired by the franchise. Of course, there will also be exclusive reveals, in quotes, of upcoming merchandise, and the teams will host giveaways with prizes up for grabs throughout the hour-long presentation. It might take 2 hours. Outside the panel room, Lego and Magic the Gathering are co-hosting Star Trek Boldly Built, a space that will combine physical toy creations from both companies.
or in the booth,
They're in a booth. They might be selling booths. It will be designed as an interactive photo opportunity where the combined toy displays serve as a highly detailed backdrop for the fan photos. Additionally, the Star Trek Fleet Command mobile game will host a 60 Years of Star Trek archive experience featuring official archive pieces, VR, and a working claw machine with game-themed prizes. Use the claw to grab the Mugatu.
I got another tribble.
It tickles.
They're the easy ones. It's the phaser that's the hard one.
As long as if it's on overload, yeah, I'd walk away from that claw machine real fast.
That's right.
We also wanted to note that Hallmark has changed its strategy for its annual limited edition Star Trek keepsake ornament. In the past, you could only buy the ornament at San Diego and New York Comic-Cons, but this year's exclusive item will not be sold in person.
Oh.
Instead, the Shuttlecraft Einstein Christmas ornament, a variant of the Galileo design featuring sound effects and dialogue from the Doomsday Machine episode, because this was the one in the Star Trek Remastered. They changed the Galileo to the Einstein.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Right. So that's what this variant will be. It will be sold exclusively online. Priced at $45 and limited to 5,000 units, it will be released on Hallmark's website in October.
Hey, it's going to look just like the Galileo, but it's going to like scratched out and put Einstein
with masking tape.
Look, it's a preview. It's a preview of the event. Look, there it is, right there.
Wow,
it's named after Doc Brown's dog.
Great Scott! I think you're right.
Marty.
Oh, head to the next story, there, Craig.
All right. So big news for fans of Star Trek and horror. Paramount Games. We read Paramount Plus here all the time. Paramount Games and horror developer Bloober Team have just announced Star Trek Shadow Frontier, an upcoming psychological survival horror game set in the Trek universe. A major highlight here is that Michelle Forbes is officially reprising her iconic Next Generation role, Lauren, providing both her voices and her likeness. Both her voices. Both her voices.
All about
her deep voice and her high voice.
She does this great SpongeBob, you know. So anyway, she'll be providing her voice and like. Hey, by the way, they can clear that with Paramount.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So slated for a 2027 release across PC and major consoles, the game strands Ro on an uncharted planet that serves as a massive, terrifying spaceship graveyard. Players will use standard Starfleet gear like phasers and tricorders to survive a mind-bending environment, confront a strange consciousness, and uncover a dark mystery. It's a completely new thriller focused with Michael Jackson direction for the franchise. And Paramount has teased that if this title performs well, it could pave the way for a whole new wave of AAA Star Trek games. Well, isn't that what we always all want is a AAA? You don't want like a soft C.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, they've had a few, but it's almost like saying, create me something that's viral. You know, it's like, okay, it's gonna land or it's not gonna land.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, look at like Voyager. What was that game? It was really popular. It still is today. You know, how do you know you're making something that's going to be great? You know.
Yeah. You don't, and they don't either. So we will find out how well Shadow Frontier does.
Yeah.
Chuck, what's up?
Wake
Next
up, Chuck.
story's up. That's what's up.
Ah,
You're supposed to say "What's up, Chuck." That's the funnier line.
Believe me, I say it all the time.
Sci-fi fans, we almost had the ultimate team up. Star Trek Strange New Worlds showrunners Akiva Goldsman and Henry Alonso Myers recently confirmed they spent years in active talks with Doctor Who mastermind Russell T Davies to make a massive crossover happen. Of course, we've seen Easter eggs. According to the showrunners, they got, quote, not unclose to pulling it off.
Not unclose.
There's a non-zero chance that we might do this.
Strange New Worlds even dropped major Easter eggs like Chief Engineer Pelia hinting she once traveled in the TARDIS and a visual gag showing the TARDIS trapped in a starship graveyard. So why did it fall apart? Well, it mostly boiled down to bad timing and corporate red tape. With streaming rights split between Disney Plus and Paramount Plus, that's too many pluses for me.
Mhm.
And both franchises currently pausing TV production, and I'm currently not subscribed to any of them. The legal and logistical hurdles were just too high. For now, this legendary on-screen crossover remains a series of tragic near misses in the sci-fi history books. I'm still holding out hope that at some point in the future it might happen.
Hey,
Well,
just look at Firefly.
yeah, but it came back
for a
as
movie.
We held out for so long, and we're getting some more.
Well,
Firefly.
we're getting a cartoon, right? That's what it's going to be?
No, we call it animated.
Sorry.
Film.
It's going to be
A graphic novel.
well, an
We also
animated
call them
graphic
action
novel.
figures. We
I
also
know.
call them action figures, not dolls.
Call them what you will. Anyway,
Tomatoes.
tomatoes. All right.
I don't say tomatoes.
Meanwhile, a piece of Lower Decks history is fading away. If you're like me and have been playing Star Trek Lower Decks, The Badgie Directive, you know that we've gotten some sad news. The mobile game from Eastside Games is officially shutting down after 4 years. The final narrative episode rolled out in June to wrap up the game's story. Spoiler alert, Badgie gets his comeuppance, and in-game purchases were officially disabled earlier this week on July 14th. The final curtain drops on August 14th when the servers go completely dark. Unfortunately, when that happens, all of your player progress, save games, and in-game currency will be permanently deleted.
Wah, wah.
If you're looking for a new game to fill the void, the developers are offering a parting offer, a free starter pack to help players transition over to their other mobile titles, Power Rangers Mighty Force. That's a clear segue.
Right. That's a easy slide over to that.
Or Doctor Who Lost in Time, which is the way to go, because actually they did have a crossover between those two games, if you recall. Both of those games owned by the same company. In one of the games, Mariner and Boimler went over into the Doctor Who game, and I forget if it was Rose and the Doctor who came over into the Star Trek game for a while. Anyway,
that's awesome.
All right, so either way, be sure to finish up your final Badgie Run holodeck missions before August 14th.
Hey, by the way, in exciting news for Star Trek fans, IDW Publishing is launching a brand new comic series this September that picks up 5 years after the finale of Star Trek Picard, written by Christopher Cantwell and art by Dennis Maneri. The story follows 709 as she takes command of the Enterprise on a mission completely outside of the known galaxy. Where seems like she's done that before. Well, different quadrant, I guess.
She went outside the barrier. Oh, there might be a story in there.
Yeah. So what is especially intriguing about this run is that Cantwell hints that some massive, surprising events on the iconic ship itself, noting he's amazed Paramount gave him the green light to do it. So I'm curious what that is. The prep for this new bold direction, which focuses heavily on vastly different cultures interfacing in unexplored space, Cantwell. I hope that's not how he does the comic. He can't do it well.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's a stretch. Cantwell actually recommends fans revisit the classic Next Gen episode, The Inner Light. Issue 1 drops on September 23rd.
Interesting. And Jared points out that, it was River Song who went into the Star Trek game. So I didn't think it was Rose, but I was trying to remember who it was. So thank you very much. All right. And now, warning, the next two stories are minor spoiler alerts. The information was publicly made available, so you might come across it even if we don't mention it here. But you can also skip ahead a few minutes if you don't want to be spoiled. If you're watching the show live, well, turn down your sound and we'll wave our hands wildly when the second story is over.
Hey, if you got earbuds in your ears, just stick your fingers in there too.
That would hurt a lot. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. So with that spoiler alert ahead, Chuck, go ahead.
There, I fast forwarded for you.
No.
Decode that.
Comic legend Patton Oswalt just dropped some major news on Conan O'Brien's podcast, and he's officially returning to Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Hey, wait a minute. What's up with Conan O'Brien and Star Trek again? What?
I know.
Clinton.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
As you might remember, Oswald played Doug, the quirky, high-fiving Vulcan spiritualist who made his debut in the Wild Season 3 episode 4.5 Vulcans.
Yes.
Doug quickly became a standout, winning over audiences with his bizarre obsession with humanity, his hilarious dynamic with Spock, and some seriously unexpected romantic chemistry with Number One. While discussing the role, Oswald casually confirmed he is back to film, quote, some more episodes.
Some more.
Before the show wraps up its run with season 5. Love him or hate him, get ready for more logic-defying laughs, Trekkies.
Alrighty, and we'll keep going. We won't wave our hands yet because we've got another one. So, Craig?
Speaking of when nobody's ever dead in the Star Trek universe, this is technically before you died.
Yeah,
and James T. Kirk's son, David Marcus, is officially joining the storyline in season 4 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Co-showrunner Henry Alonso Myers recently revealed that the creative team is taking a fresh approach to the beloved character, calling it a rethink rather than a rewrite. The writers are using David's early introduction to dive into Kirk's emotional landscape and explore his approach to fatherhood, actively avoiding the trope of him simply being an absent parent.
No, he was an overgrown Boy Scout.
He was never a Boy Scout.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's start quoting Khan from now on.
Very appropriate, I think. So
yeah. So while the actor playing the young David remains a secret, this edition offers a compelling way for the prequel to flesh out a tragic figure whose original character arc was cut abruptly short in the 1980s film. Or I guess it was films. Yeah. So it took me a minute. I was like, yeah, he was in 2 of them. The new season debuts on Paramount Plus on July 23rd.
Okay, we won't wave our hands until we're done discussing if anybody else has anything to say about either of these 2 announcements.
Well, I can tell you that they didn't ask me to play the part.
Yes, well, the kind of reason so he's supposed to be like a lot younger than. Anyway.
Hey, that's age discrimination. I can play younger parts,
and I think it makes sense. I mean, if he wouldn't recognize him older if he's only involved with him when he's really, really, really young. So,
well, Kirk did mention he was in a relationship previously to Lon, and that was Kara Marcus,
Right.
wasn't it?
Right.
So
Yes.
how old can David be?
Well, he's not that old in.
It'd have to be like 4
right.
or less, or
Yeah. Yeah.
really young.
Yeah.
They
Because
bring out a little kid. Wah, wah, wah.
quit your whining, kid. All
And
right.
By the way, Clinton, you missed an opportunity on this slide. This space intentionally left blank. That's what you need to put on there.
Space. There you go. But
right,
is
that's
it
it.
blank? Is it blank? There's a galaxy on there.
All right. That's official. Guess who's taking over the slides next time around?
Oh, burn.
Oh, look at the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Burn.
Okay. We ready to wave our hands? We done?
Whoa.
There we go. Wave your hands. Wave your hands. Wave your hands. We're waving our hands. Waving our
I don't know how to
hands.
do the wave.
Okay. We can carry on at this point then.
All right.
Do we have any more stories here? No. So we're not going to be going to Vulcan, Alberta, Canada this time around, nor mercifully will be discussing anything that has to do with Paramount Plus this time. We will be dealing with all that stuff in the next episode when we start having Strange New Worlds back again. So consider that a break.
I'm
for
still
yourself.
scrolling. We haven't done this in a month. There's a lot of stories to scroll through.
There are 142 additional stories in the show notes. It's been a while since we were exactly Eric's.
That deserves an Eric's.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
low on that.
I did
So-
twice. 3 times.
Oh, now stop that. Now stop
Let's
that,
just
Eric.
be evil.
My goodness. And also a reminder that we do have a link in the show notes for listener Diane's spreadsheet that she does of all the times we reviewed episodes of the Star Trek TV series and movies. She's not doing the books because that's
It would break the spreadsheet.
Yeah, too much. But the other stuff is listed there as well.
There's no AI enough for that.
No, absolutely not. But there's lots of stuff in there, including, I will say, if you go, and this is not spoiler because I'm not going to talk about it, but if you go through these links in Strange New World section of the show notes, you will see a third leak of somebody that's supposed to be in the upcoming season. So we didn't talk about that one because that one was not official.
It was
All right.
Tony Stark. He's making his way back.
It was.
It's a major crossover.
We couldn't get Doctor Who, but
Yeah.
we got Iron Man.
Or Han Solo.
James T. Kirk will return in Doomsday.
All right. Well, considering who Charlie was this time around, it gives me great pleasure to say now that Subspace Chatter is over, goodbye, Charlie.
I want to stay.
Nope.
He looks like he just got dumped with a bucket of Gatorade.
Or his girlfriend dumped him.
It's
that would be-
cold. It's cold. It's cold.
He did the challenge, the ice bucket challenge.
All right. Well, who wants to give us the lowdown on our main mission? Oh, first we have to go out on main mission with an appropriate sound effect. What have we got?
Here, let's do the engineering room. Ooh, that's stereo. That's really well done.
Scotty's using that shake weight machine, you know.
That was just wrong in so many ways. Anyway,
Chuck told me, Clinton, Chuck told me that he wants to give the synopsis.
I'm
Okay.
celebrating the end of this series.
Woohoo!
All right, we are reading the third of 3 in the Q Continuum series by Greg Cox. This one's titled Q Strike, and he's not walking around with a picket sign. First
I
published
quit.
in September of 1998. We almost quit reading this book. Here's the short synopsis. In the final book in the mini trilogy, The Q Continuum, the creature called Q leads Captain Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the Starship Enterprise into the origins of an ancient conflict whose consequences may spell the end of the whole galaxy.
Oh,
So that
Again?
sounds really exciting, doesn't it? I mean,
Hey,
you would
again?
think- yeah, again. You would think that how could this story be boring and yet somehow a massive universe altering, planet altering, civilization altering story is, in my humble opinion anyway, extremely boring.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
Yeah, so we end up in this war between the entire Q continuum, and Zero and his 3, let's call them henchmen, who he's brought over into our dimension, our universe, our reality. And it takes a long time for this thing to get done. We even have was it the One, who is the creature that we see in
Star Trek 5.
Star Trek 5. He's beheaded.
We find out why he's just a head in the movie.
And why would that be?
Had some interesting tie-ins, because the Q basically drawn and quartered him, but they took off his arms, then they took off his leg, then they beheaded him and sent him into the center of the universe and go, there.
I can fight you with one arm.
Yeah, I'm not dead yet.
There was one.
There's a flesh wound.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
Yeah.
There was one point in the battle where they were attacking Q's wife before she was his wife, and Q opened up a rip in space as somebody hurled an asteroid at her, and it went towards Earth, and that was the dinosaur killing asteroid.
Oopsie, did I do that?
Yeah.
I guess we owe him a thanks for that battle.
So ultimately, Q claims that he's then put in charge of overseeing Earth.
Yeah, the cleanup from
So he has to keep track of what's going on there, which
nurture
I guess
these little ground screwing mammals to something more significant. That was his punishment.
But during this battle, we have these bizarre side things that happen. Like, one of them is that we visit Aret, which is the planet from Return to Tomorrow, where Sargon and everyone are put into those little spheres.
Right. Yeah.
So the alien who in the book is only going by Asterisk, also known as Beta 12A entity from the episode with the Klingons, he's the one who incites all the turmoil on the planet and forces them to go into this hibernation. So that was
creative. I liked a little creativity in this battle.
Did we need that? I mean,
no, it's just like most of the stuff in the reference. This book had way too many back references,
because they also reference XO3, which is the planet that Roger Corby is on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that talking about what happens on that planet as well. It's like, okay, okay.
They didn't mention the people from Spock's Brain episode. We didn't have a Megatu. Like, there are so many things we could have thrown. This was like a kitchen sink word process.
Oh wait, there's a fourth book that we need to read.
Yeah, really. The mop up.
AI could. Don't.
It's called Q-tips is what that last one is called.
Hey, if you think about it, because of that asteroid incident, and it got rid of the dinosaurs, and it allowed man to become the dominant, creature on Earth, then Q's responsible for all of Starfleet and everything that have followed, right?
Right.
So this is his fault. This whole series is his fault.
Including this book.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this whole thing.
As your punishment, you must read the book.
Yeah.
Now, there's another side to this, which, of course, is the whole series of events that's happening on board the Enterprise E at this point.
It's all but blown up.
Yeah. So Dr. Lem Fall, takes over the ship and starts heading back to the barrier, and actually gets through the barrier. And he's opened up this wormhole that lets Zero in.
Just big enough and long enough. It was only like a microsecond or something, but that was enough.
Yeah, that was enough. And we everybody gets to find out that this guy's completely gone nuts on the other side of the.
Well, he was. I understood that he was sort of partially taken over by Zero, or he was in some sort of contact or connection with Zero.
Well, I mean, we find out that Zero has pretty much completely lost it, as we suspected.
Oh yeah,
lost it.
He's been isolated for so long.
Well, I mean, the
whole
kind of
lost
trilogy starts out with that epilogue or the prologue of him babbling.
Yeah, that's right.
So his immediate goal is to get to the center of the universe, to pull a Star Trek V and rescue the One, from
the one's
center of
head.
the universe. Yeah, bring me the head of the one, you know.
Hey, I got a great way to lose 10 pounds of useless body fat. How's
Well,
that? Cut
That's
off
a
your
weird
head.
secret. Yeah.
I don't need
That's
this
the old
meat
joke.
bag.
How do you lose 10 pounds of useless body fat quickly? Cut off your head. Hey,
you
that's all I got.
you
Hey,
could
don't
have
put-
just trimmed the beard. I mean, that would
Look,
have saved a few
Don't put that
pounds.
on TikTok because then we'll have another challenge coming around.
What does God need with a beard?
Beard.
So it's weird when you think about it, though, that you have Zero on the outside the galactic barrier, and
Yep.
and you have the one, and yet we're able to get through both of those,
Yep.
but they're not. And all we need is just an Enterprise or a Discovery, and we can get through.
Maybe that's what God needed with a starship.
I guess that's your
To get
answer.
Out of the center of the galaxy and through the galactic barrier. He was trying to go the other way. So wouldn't it be funny if they cross paths?
And no other ship, the Bozeman, the Indiana, none of those could go through the barrier, just the Enterprise.
Well, and the Discovery, because the Discovery does it in, I mean, it was
When they went to
after
see the
this was
10C.
written, but they went to see the 10C on the outside, and they kind of like
Right.
maneuvered around through the little blobs, and they get themselves out of there as well. Yeah. So,
Well, when they went, what was it, too close or outside the barrier, into the barrier, they were getting attacked by the Calamarain. So the Enterprise goes into the barrier
For cover.
to kind of
Sure.
protect themselves, but all the psionic energy is driving everybody completely berserk,
All the
including
enhanced people.
well, the enhanced security officer lady, Leroyo, she was like down for the count and into sick bay, but it was even starting to impact Riker a bit. I mean, it was eventually going to get everybody, so we knew that wasn't a long-term stay there.
right. Well, when they came out, and so they're headed back towards the center of the galaxy, then, yeah, the Calamarain are like in hot pursuit
Yeah.
to destroy, and they really want that ship destroyed at that
So-
point.
Picard and Q show up on board the ship.
At last, finally, after
And they-
3 books.
Where have you been? That's what
Just taking a tour. And Picard now understands why they're so pissed off. And, because Zero crushed them into frozen solid, and then they had to eventually thaw out. Well, they thawed out. And Picard is trying to make them trust, look, we're on the same side. We can't stand Zero coming through. And building that trust was a little too flimsy, in my opinion.
Mm,
Mhm. I can see
yeah,
that.
trying to, we have a common enemy between us, and we must, yes.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. No.
No, it's just, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to go, but that's not the way it really goes.
And
No.
ultimately, in this entire story, I mean, did Q learn anything after all of this? I don't
No.
get the impression that he did.
No,
So
No.
zero character growth out of this. And I would think you could get away with that in a story that's set that far ahead in Star Trek, right? That they probably, well, how many times is Q going to come back? Now we're now to the movies and so forth. It's like, I don't really think we're going to be using this character anyway. And this is set way out in the some revelation at all, anything that comes out of this.
Well, in the timeline after this, he shows back up in Picard's season.
Right. So they obviously did not know that at the time. And I suppose that's the argument. Well, you never know when that character just might happen to come back in something somewhere down the road.
Dig him out of, the mothballs. Come on.
Oh, Jared gave us a quote. It's kind of long. I don't know if it's going to
Yeah.
fit all on here.
Does it fit? That's what I was afraid. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So
My favorite quote
quote
from this book: "You're the
Good
ones who
looking.
specialize in triumphing against overwhelming odds. Have Data whip up some techno babble. Tell Counselor Troy to get in touch with her feelings. Let Riker punch someone. Do something, Jean-Luc. Don't you understand? He's going to kill me, probably more than once." He has an interesting observation. You can go to the Simon and Schuster website and buy the omnibus for the same cost as just one of the books individually.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And I picked it up for free on the Star Trek Cruise free party.
You paid too much.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Paid in weight. Yeah, too much.
You're going to put back the copy of that book that sold. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it's sold.
Yeah, you got to take it back to the cruise in February and drop it off.
I will. And someone else is going to pick it up and go, "Oh crap, it's book 3."
In the cover, on the inside cover,
Go,
at the top.
That's okay. They recap everything that happened so far.
All the way back to the dinosaurs.
Bill at the end of the book just to see who gets it.
Hey, inside the cover, you can put one of our the topic is Trek stickers.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Do you want to be associated with that? I don't know. Maybe. Give up that.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, if you're in Dragon Con, you can come to our show and we'll end up with some swag. There's the
sparkly stickers.
They're shiny. They are shiny.
You know what? At first, I did see the proof, and I went ahead and got it, but I was really wanting the white background. You know.
I see. Yeah.
You did not intend on the sparklies?
That's fine. It's fine.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks okay.
Yeah.
All
okay.
Right.
Wait. Okay. Just okay. We got standards here.
You get a
it looks very okay. How about that?
Craig, that is so meh.
Man.
That's my goodness. That's high praise. Because I hear that all the time when people talk about me. So
speaking of praise, do we rate the book? Are we done with the review?
We rate the book and then we rate the trilogy. So
we rate the book?
Yes.
Oh, that'll break the spreadsheet. So we got to do all three.
That's why I listen to today and goes, nope, leave me out of this. I don't want anything.
Hey, just do a column, cell, drag, and sum.
Yeah, right.
And it still won't be over 10.
Or a pivot table. A pivot table.
Not an average, a sum, and it won't be over 10.
So yeah, it's like just get that error, message comes up.
by 0. Oh, that is a good fun for this.
Not that 0, the other 0.
Right.
All right. Whoops, we got that back.
I think I hit the space bar while my cursor was in the wrong spot.
Okay, so what metric do we use for rating the book Q Strike?
Asteroids.
Okay.
Evil godlike entities.
I will start off and I will give this one, I will give this one.
One?
I'm going to give this one 2 asteroids. Just 2 asteroids. I feel like, okay, there was something interesting every once in a while that was in it. So it's not like I can't, but that's as high as I'm going to go with this one. Just like 2 asteroids.
All right.
And get with 2 asteroids, the dinosaurs actually made it through.
That's right. Dodge that one. Oh no, here's the other one.
That's right.
All right. What about you, Craig?
I was actually gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
Going for the low score, but I didn't 100% hate it, but it was just, it's just too much. And we talked about this, and even looking at all 3 of them together, it's not like you could say, "Oh, the story would be great if you condensed it down." Maybe a book, but there's just too much to even do that. Too much.
Well, filler. There's so much filler. I mean, nothing happens on board the Enterprise while Picard is gone, except Riker going, oh, and then they're back again.
Gravity's off. The lights are out.
Yeah. Look, there's Barclay. Oh, look.
That's right.
Let me sit in a chair. I don't know. It's just,
I can't. I got my boots on.
So, all right. So that's a 3 from you. And Chuck.
I'm gonna buck the trend. I'm going with a whole 4.
Whoa! Very.
The main reason is it's over.
That was the
save that. I was gonna say.
I agree with you, Clint. There was some in the. I think it was the end of the first book. You're like, nothing happened. End of the second book, nothing happened. At least in this book, something happened. Picard came back. We had the whole Calamarain hiding out. This isn't a good idea. Was Was Zero going to get through the barrier or not? Yes, he did. So we got some action and some story movement on this one, other than flipping through the GAF Viewmaster of Q's life.
Yeah.
And not even in 3D. It's just like that's how cheap that was.
Real 4.
Right. Hey, by the way, listener, if there's a book you want us to read, you think is a great Star Trek book,
Please,
send it over.
no. He means that seriously.
Yeah.
Don't take it sarcastically and give us this crap.
Yeah, we were discussing this earlier. We've been a little hit and miss with some of these books. So I'd like to see some that were recommended that are that you consider really good.
There was like a mini story or something at the end too, wasn't there?
There was an interview at the end of mine.
The epilogue.
Interview
Oh
with
no,
the
I'm thinking of
author.
a different book. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wasn't there like an email address or something in this one or not? I thought we could get in contact with Mr. Greg Cox.
Why you wouldn't? Why don't you watch our review and see? Then you can come and talk to us.
Hey, we would like to have you on for an interview.
interview?
We'd like to have you on for an interview. You can read our review here beforehand. Yeah.
I think he's ghosting me now. He doesn't call back.
Yeah.
All right, now we do the trilogy. The entire collective, because remember, it was published not only as the 3 individual books, but as Jared pointed out, there was also a single book, which is the one that I have, which is all 3 of these together as the Q Continuum. So we're gonna review the Q Continuum based on the scale of
Big book, coffee table books.
The ones left over limbs.
Yeah, there we go. The leftover limbs. Okay, how many of the ones leftover limbs? I will start off, and I'm going to give this one a 1 limb because, in addition to everything else, one of the biggest problems I had with this being a trilogy, because again, I had the trilogy, is that they spent no effort to do anything other than just put the 3 books in there. If they're in one book, then cut out all the stuff that's a recap of the stuff that happened in the last chapter you just read.
Previously on Q.
That was so bad.
Yeah. Previously on Q Continuum.
Well, just endless pages. I think it was 10 pages of dialogue in each of these books that just was like the characters repeating all the information. It's like, I just read that.
On some pages, there was nothing but 4 pages of description and 1 line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Hey, Clinton, it's like binge watching a show on Netflix and you go to the next episode and they have a recap at the beginning. It's like, no, skip.
Really is. Where was my option to do that?
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Craig,
Hey, by the way, they should do the recap as a mad fold in, so you can just skip it if you need to.
Wow. There's an audience for that.
Yeah. It's hard to fold in the Kindle version though, so I'm just letting you know.
I was ready to crush mine.
I broke my Kindle.
All right, Craig, you get to give your assessment of the trilogy.
I'm going to give it a 3. Only because there was 3 books. I figured there's some effort in there. Yeah. I did download the ebooks individually. I did not have the all together, but I guess I kind of did the way you described it.
No difference at all.
So,
based.
Look, I get what he was trying to do, by stringing all the stuff together, but there was a lot too much filler, and there was a lot of recap. Even for me, I was like, you're going from one book to the other. Same thing. I'm going, well, okay, I kind of know what's going on, but not to the extent of they actually included that in the whole thing. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 for most of it's for effort. There was
no effort in putting together the trilogy. Trust me,
it was an effort to get through it.
All the back references you had to go find.
The effort in putting together the trilogy was cut, paste. There we go. That was it. I'm done.
Select all, cut.
Yes, select all. So literally select all.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 3. I think I appreciate the effort. It just wasn't engaging enough.
They didn't claim responsibility for the Doomsday Machine.
That was again. That's going to be in the fourth book, Q Tips. So we'll
Cute.
get to that eventually.
It's when he gets sued. It's Q suit.
Q footnotes.
All right, Chuck, you and your ratings. How many limbs do you give?
I give it 3.
Okie dokie.
I give it 3. Basically the same answer. It's like it was tedious. There was a kernel of a good story in there. There was an opportunity, but it just got. It was like, in volcanology, what a lahar is. It's that big mudslide that comes off of like snow-capped mountains, like when Mount St. Helens erupted, and it just slid and covered everything. It's like there used to be a beautiful country up at, what was it, Inspiration Lake or Miracle Lake or whatever it was called, and it just became a mud puddle of trees. That's kind of what happened to this book.
I think you're describing what happened on Takan, right? In the second book.
Welcome to the Vulcan Geologic Podcast.
So that is our review of the Q Continuum, the trilogy.
Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief now. On to the next one. Oh wait, we have Strange New Worlds to cover.
We do.
Right.
We do.
Yeah. Yay! That'll be refreshing. I will say that this made me appreciate any other book.
Yeah.
The phone book, even anything.
The Haynes manual to replace your brakes on your car.
I did complete Mind Meld, another TOS series.
Okay.
That was pretty good. I won't give.
I think I've seen that before. I don't think I haven't read it, but I remember seeing the cover or something.
I've started into Recovery. So that's not that. That's a
Oh, you mean
that's nice to know. Oh,
as soon as those words left my mouth, I went, that didn't sound
I'm
right.
regretting what I just said.
I
Yeah.
just started Recovery
I'm recovering.
from the Q series.
That's right.
Where's that mind eraser? That bright death. Give it to me right now.
It's another TOS one. I'm gonna get into what I've covered so far, but anyway, good books. Appreciating those so far.
And like I said,
again someday.
I do recall reading Spock's World years and years ago. I seem to remember liking that one, so that's another one that we might want to look into.
Spock's World.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had an auction in June. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. For our local Star Trek fan club, and I did not plan on buying anything, but spent nearly $100.
You never do you?
No,
it's always an impulse buy.
It's in support of the club, so I picked up the 7-season full DVD set of Next Gen, not Blu-ray, DVD. I've digitized those and put them on my Plex server. I also picked up a DVD of Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, and a Christmas.
That's the one with the whales.
Yes, that's what I said too. I got a T-shirt for Craig, and I also picked up a Christmas ornament with the salt monster attacking Kirk in his captain's chair. So that's a cheerful Christmas present.
Yes, nothing says Christmas like a salt monster attacking Kirk on your Christmas.
Actually,
And
hey, wait,
and
by the
some of
way,
books
it
that I've
looks
already
like
mentioned. Yes,
it looks like the salt monster's a dentist giving Kirk checking his molars or something.
lean back. I have the Enterprise First Adventure.
I have that. I think I read that.
I've got Voyager Day of Honor. I have a 3-part set. I think I'm missing one for Day of Honor Voyager set. I think this is a 4-parter and I'm missing one. Voyager Flashback. I have a 4-part set of Star Trek Invasion. That's a 4-parter. I'm not sure I want to launch into another multi-part series at this
point. I'd wait a while.
He's in recovery, remember.
TNG pairing Badlands Book 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So TNG. I also have some DS9 in here. Oh, wait, one more.
TNG Badlands?
Descent.
That's not Voyager book, the Badlands?
Nope. And I have DS9, The Way of the Warrior, and DS9, The Search. So little Voyager, a little TNG, little TOS, little DS9. We got a whole bunch of everything in here.
We got a little
song,
TLC.
a little dance, a little.
I've got reading material, The Last of Bit. So these are these are fun. I never was much of a paperback person.
We've turned him into a reader, Clinton.
But
he used to be an audiobook kind of guy. Now
I did too. I was very much an audiobook person, but it's kind of fun just to throw one of these in your backpack when you go on a trip and go, all right, there's no Wi-Fi on this plane. Because I don't know what it is. I think airlines hate Android because I could never connect.
I never try. It's like I'm on the plane. I like to relax and not be looking at my phone at all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so. and it's like just take out a book, read a chapter or a half a chapter, move the ball down court, and
I like how you're explaining this like it's something brand new you discovered.
It's a retirement lifestyle change that I have adopted. That's
reading is fundamental.
I've got time on my hands to finally enjoy reading.
Yeah.
The more you know. There we go. All right.
Knowledge is power.
No, hey, it's paramount again with imagination. Yeah. So it's about Chuck. I'll remind you the same thing that I'm going to remind myself. We have to re-up with Paramount within the next week, at least for the short duration, because
I have a reminder to go back to monthly on Wednesday, right before Strange New World starts.
Because a reminder that myself and I guess Chuck are, when Star Trek is on, we are subscribed. When it's not, we are off, because I don't think there's any need to give Paramount any money right now. So just there for the show. All right, but off of that high horse, it's time to try to refill the dilithium chamber and warp on out of here. You can find me, Clinton, at Comedy Forecast, all one word with the number 4. I just released an episode to the patrons. I would say it's an epic because it kind of is an epic. And you'll find out what that is next week when it gets released to everybody else. But you can find me and all the back episodes of Comedy Forecast at comedyforecast.com. And who speaks for you guys?
I will. So I'll give Chuck a break. So you can find Chuck and I at the Technorama Podcast. Just search for Technorama Podcast in Google. You can go to chuckchat.com and find us there. We're also on YouTube and all that good stuff. So subscribe and listen. That's us.
Excellent. And of course, we'd like to thank anyone who was watching us live. I know I believe Jared is still here.
And for a while, yep.
If you're watching this on YouTube later, thanks you for checking us out there. And if you're listening to the audio version, thank you for listening to the audio version as well. We'd love to hear from you. I'm going to also put it on the screen. Remember that we do have a phone line that you can call. I'm going to give it out here even before we get to the ending. It's 816-TREKKER. That's 816-873-5537. You can send us a message if you'd like to. On that
book recommendations.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good to me. All right. So with that said, it's time to hit the theme, boys. If you like the show, please be sure to tell a friend about it and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's see. We'd love to hear from you. Follow us on Blue Sky at The Topic is Trek. Visit our Facebook page or call us at 816-TREKKER. That's 816-5537. Until next time, on behalf of Chuck Craig and myself, I'm Clinton, thanking you for listening. And as we always say here on The Topic is Trek, don't put on the red shirt.
Unless you're Scotty.
Or read the Q Continuum, either one.
Done.
All right.
That picture of Spock on his communicator was funny. That's a great graphic for that.
Who is that?
Who are you talking to, Spock? I'm standing right here.
I'm doom scrolling on my communicator.
Which is really hard because it's just this thing spinning around and around and around.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, everybody who's watching on the live stream.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back in 1 week.
Or 2. We're gonna discuss it because apparently we're only doing 1 episode, so we might hold off.
Okay.
We'll see. All right, but we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.